What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel. Today is the day after our big huge snowstorm that we had. We ended up getting somewhere between like 6 and 8 inches and we were snowed in. So it was time to take the snowed in day and do something that I've been wanting to do for months and just haven't gotten around to, and that is making bagels and also trying to make some English muffins. Here is the bagel recipe that I am following today. Overall, I like this bagel recipe. I am excited to do some additives. I decided that on this day I was going to make just plain bagels because I wanted to taste the bagel recipe for what it was, just plain Jane, and if I liked it I would go back and add in some things. So that's what I did today. I really liked this dough. It was very soft and very supple and really easy to work with. I really liked it. So overall, I would recommend this recipe. When it comes to this recipe, which is the English muffin recipe, I was kind of turned off by it because it came together a lot like a pie crust, where you add in the moisture to get to the dough's kind of consistency, and we all know how I am with pie crusts around here. It's just like not my forte. So it was around this point when I was looking in the mixer going, ooh, maybe this is not going to work out for me. The dough did end up coming together. I let it knead for the 10 minutes that the recipe called for, but the dough never really got super soft. You can see here it's like really dense. I don't know if it was the dough recipe, if it was me, but I try to be fair in that because I'm never really sure who's to blame here. But the English muffins do turn out, but they turn out very dense, and after a day of sitting they got kind of hard. So I don't know if I'll reuse this recipe. I'm looking for a different one. If you have a good English muffin recipe, please let me know. It was around this time that both of our doughs that we made had to sit and rest and rise for an hour and a half. So in that hour and a half, I tackled some laundry, played with the kids, did some other things. I just wanted to show you guys that you can make things from scratch but still have downtime, be able to hang out with your kids, do other things, and you're not like tied to the kitchen. So once my bagels and everything had risen, I went ahead and shaped them, got my boiling water ready with some honey, and I did not add baking soda to this water. Next time I will. Boiled them for 1 minute on each side. At the same time as that, I had our English muffins going in the cast iron skillet. Once again, I didn't have cornmeal, but it's really like me to be like, oh, so what? I don't have this one critical ingredient to make these things super delicious. I'm gonna make them anyways. And that's kind of what I did. 8 minutes on the first side for our English muffins, flipped them, 5 minutes for the other side, and then they bake in the oven at like, I think it was 350 for 20 minutes or so. Before our bagels, go in the oven, I gave them a little bit of an egg wash, put those in the oven to bake, and then we got to just sit. My sister came over this day. She was snowed in as well, and she was like, I'm making the adventure to come hang out with you if you are making bagels and English muffins. So of course we did a taste test. We pulled out all of the jams and all of the cream cheeses and the jellies and things, and my oh my, it was very delicious. Overall, I think the bagels were the overall winner. They were really good. I did put these in the toaster the next morning, our bagels, and smothered them with like all of the things, all of the spreads, and they did really well. So overall, I do really enjoy this bagel recipe. I will make it again, and I'm excited to add different additives. At this point, my husband came home, and guess what? He brought home a second batch of ducks. We decided to get a second round of ducks because we wanted to get a little bit more of a variety. The first round of ducks, we got pecans and rowans, and with this second round, we got more rowans, which are more of like a puddle style duck, those short kind of ducks you think of when you think of a duck. And then we got some Indian runner ducks, which is something we also really wanted, so we got a couple of those. That being said, I had to go out to the shop and wash out some more of our poultry equipment so that they would be able to have water and food and all those things. Joe got all of the ducks set up in a brooder box, and while he was doing that, I went ahead and made up some bacon. I figured with all of our big, beautiful bagels and English muffins, we should just do breakfast sandwiches for dinner. So I pulled out some of our farm fresh eggs that our chickens are finally laying again. Look how beautiful they are. And I just cracked some eggs, topped them with some of our favorite salt, some pepper, a little bit of cheese, and just kind of let those go. Over easy with our local bacon. We buy our pigs from our neighbors across the street, as local as you can get, and the bacon's absolutely delicious. Kids paired these with yogurt with a little bit of chocolate chips. Some of us paired them with some of our home canned applesauce, and it was a really simple, easy meal. But that's kind of what I did today. On a snowed in day, I took the opportunity to go ahead and try something that I've been wanting to try for so long, and it was a lot easier than I was anticipated. I'm excited to go ahead and do a big cooking bagel day and get lots of bagels in the freezer. I will bring you guys along with me for that day for a more in-depth style video. When I'm trying new things, I like to just do kind of like a short, sweet video like this just to show you guys what I'm trying, show you guys some failures, kind of like the English muffins, and a little bit of successes, and then we'll go back together and make more of an additives one. So I hope you guys are having a great day.